A triple C nightmare. Yo, what's going on? It's someone that's no one here, and today we're back for another DXM trip report. One thing I want to say before we jump right into this, well, actually two things. One thing, I'm glad to be making this video for everyone out there. Second thing, you might notice this sounds maybe a little bit different, a little bit off, a little bit worse, maybe just depends on how you perceive it, but the quality of the audio is different because, well, my normal mic, the mic I would record with, the Yeti kind of took a shitter on me the other day, and I think the input is just fucked up, and I just got to figure out either on fixing that or getting a new mic. But for now, we're going to be using the mic off my phone because that's all I really got right now. So yeah, and I didn't want to push back even further bringing back videos for you guys, so hopefully this isn't too bad. Just let me know about this though in the comments below. But for this trip report, this was sent in by an anonymous user. The date was July 24th, 2018. His height 5'6", weight 115 pounds, sex male, age 15. So without further ado, let's get into this report and hope you guys enjoy it. This is my first ever trip report. A very high dose for a little ass person like myself. I started with 20 triple C pills. It took unusually long for it to hit compared to previous DXM trips. At around an hour and a half into the 20 pills, I decided to take 4 more. I was at my friend's condo. He knew I was taking something, but he had no idea what it would do. We decided to make ramen. When the pills really started to take effect, I took one bite of the ramen and I had no appetite, a key sign that they had begun to take hold. I started to lose my balance, another great sign that it was finally hitting. We left this condo and went down to the beach on a walk. I was incoherent and completely unbalanced, having to hold on to him as we made our way down to the beach, repeating, "I'm not gay, I'm just tripping," as I was holding on to him just to keep upright. I can feel my head just be completely dumbed down to almost nothing. We make it to the beach and I have double vision like a motherfucker. I look at the moon and it's doubled, which prompted me to keep repeating, "2 moons, there are 2 moons." At least I thought I was saying that. For my friend, it was probably just mumbled gibberish. We continue to walk down the beach as I continue to fall down almost every step that I take. It's around 9:30 a.m. at this point, and the last thing I remember is falling down on the beach and looking back up at my friend. Then, BAM! I wake up in my bed tripping hard at around 12:35 a.m. Completely freaking out and tripping harder than I ever have. I can't stop thinking, what the fuck happened? How did I get home? I would have had to walk past my grandparents coming home, and I had no recollection of the past 2 hours or anything after the beach. I was stumbling around my room, falling over everything, and even walking outside in the hallway and then realizing, what the fuck am I doing here? I managed to calm myself down a little by using the smallest amount of thought and rational thinking I had left by looking at my phone and realizing I had no text from my grandparents or anything, which meant my friend must have taken me home at a reasonable time. That was the most fear and panic I have ever experienced. It even rivals a salvia trip I had a month later. An awful first time to black out. The morning after, I was terrified to face my grandparents, fearing questions of, "What happened last night?" or "You seemed off last night." I was even prepared to say that I was drunk, worst case scenario. But nothing, which shocked me even more because I was clearly high and off a lot of something if anyone saw me. I saw my friend the next day and told him that I blacked out and asked what happened. He said that he just walked me around listening to music and I wasn't making any sense at all and still mumbling and stumbling. Almost a year after this experience, I regret the fuck out of it. Not doing DXM, but doing triple Cs. I learned from videos and other druggy friends that triple Cs are the garbage form of DXM and can have horrible effects on your body because of the other active ingredients. But at the time, I was a stupid and naive kid, and I'm lucky to have no long-term effects from this trip. That was the last time I have ever done DXM. I plan on doing it again someday, but no way in hell in triple C form.